Welcome to Yes Offense. Trigger warning, disclaimer, whatever you want to call it. This podcast will feature graphic language about sex, race, violence, and anything else that might make people uncomfortable. However, this is a comedy podcast, and everything and anything talked about on it should be viewed as an attempt at humor. Like, if you hear anything on this podcast you don't agree with or like, please just turn it off. No one on here is a politician or actually affecting the way you live. So if you genuinely have a problem with anything said on here, redirect your energy at a real issue going on in the real world. Now let's get into the show. We start this thing. You've done this before, right?
I have, yes. Third time, I think.
Maybe, yeah. Are you counting the one we had to?
No, yeah, I'm not. I guess I'm counting that one, but so second time without that one.
We had to throw one into the void. Was that you? Yeah, it was you. Me, you.
It was you, me, Chris Warren, and maybe Matt Lopes.
Mike Massaro.
Maybe Mike Massaro was one of those combinations.
That was a good time.
Matt Lopes is the one I did. So it was Chris Warren, me, and Matt Lopes. Yes. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. What's up, guys? My name's Alex Tomaselli. Welcome to Yes Offense. We're not really doing. I'm really high. Because Cooper Gavin's back. Cooper Gavin's back on the pod, just passing through New York City, and we're doing an impromptu podcast. In cool shirts. I actually should have put on cool socks to put on with you. God damn it.
Dude, I don't have normal socks. I don't know where they all went. I had like the champion black and white socks. They're all gone, so I only have these fancy kind of style socks now.
What are your favorite types of your fancy socks?
I have these like checkerboard ones that have like a lot of colors and shapes, which makes my autism really happy. So those are the ones I like rocking as much as possible.
I got Godzilla socks.
Godzilla fucks, dude. That's sick.
Does, dude. Godzilla fucks. That's so funny.
Dude, is he taking down the city on the socks, or is it just him like prepping for it?
Yeah, dude. Well, since he fucks, he just has a boner and he's just moving around.
Rock hard.
It shoots atomic cum out of it.
Second tail, dude. Atomic jizz.
They're like, that's his tail. It's not his tail. That's his penis.
It's out the front, dude. What the fuck?
You never do show Godzilla or King Kong's penis.
You know, King Kong's is the reason they don't show it is they would make everybody self-conscious in the studio, like the movie theater watching it. They're like, my dick's not that big.
Yeah, or how? Because would they do it like David style? You know what I mean, David on the statue style, where it's
tiny little penis.
Yeah. Or would they do fucking?
It would have to be a monster schlong. Like King Kong.
King Kong's. We're talking about. I'm trying to think of someone where I don't sound as gay, but because I've seen the dick. It has to be. It doesn't have to.
Who's
be
the classic guy? The black guy with the huge dick, OG Mudbone or something like that.
What the fuck?
Is that the kind of dick he would have on there?
I'm gonna look up this OG Mudbone.
Dude, OG Mudbone is like. That was when my my innocence died. I was in like middle school or high school, and someone's like, "You've never seen OG Mudbone?" And I'm like, "I haven't." I think he's the guy that they use in the meme all the time, where he's sitting there with the huge like dick hanging down.
Oh, you mean the fucking? All right, hold on one second.
He definitely did porn. He's in the porns.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, that's OG Mudbone.
You know what? That exactly perfect example. The meme guy that everyone got a fucking. You have a lighter on you?
I do. I did.
Everyone got that thing for.
It's gone.
I got you.
Would King Kong have a hairy dick, you think? Or do you think it would be unhairy?
These are the questions we like to ponder and answer.
Oh, I got it.
Yes, I got it. It's in your pocket? Wow.
It was in the other pocket. It was tucked away.
I think... Well, all right. So he's in nature all the time, King Kong. So he's probably not keeping it... He probably has to keep it bushy because there's like birds getting stuck in it. And so, you know what I mean? Like, something has to protect his actual wiener from the things going on around it. So yeah, I'm going to say hairy, but it could also be it needs access. It has to be access to an ape pussy. So maybe
slight hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like maybe some undershaft hair,
has
but huge bush for sure. But you said it keeps birds away. I feel like a huge bush might attract them for nesting, so he
think
might
so?
need to trim. He might need to use Manscaped.
there we
That's a
go.
chance for you to get a potential advertise for Manscaped.
He uses like two. That's why he's always breaking T-Rex's teeth or jaws, so he can make them into razors and shave his pubes.
Yeah, because there's no way Gillette makes a big enough razor for that. You
No.
need something from nature.
I'm gonna say they don't exist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have a T-Rex. You inspired me with your shirt. I changed shirts for the pod, and I have a T-Rex shirt on now, and I'm selling you. I'm feeling good.
Dude, a fancy shirt, especially in the summer, it's nice. This I also took because I can really open it up and let it breathe because I'm sweating like a pig in the city.
Golf.
It's got a golf shirt. I got it vintage or whatever at the fucking thrift store, which is dope, but it's huge. So it makes me look an extra 50 pounds heavier than I actually am, which is devastating. But I do have like Tony Soprano energy, I feel
You do. You know, Cooper, I have to say this. When I first met you, I met you at open mics in Connecticut. And for some reason there, maybe it's because you were the new guy. You were, in my mind, you were shorter. And then when I went to do your show out in Plymouth, and I saw you amongst your fellow men who you apparently live with and everything, I didn't realize how tall you were and how much bigger I was like, yo, Cooper's holy shit. This dude in front of other like big brawly frat men is like, you're like the guy.
Dude, I'm a big guy. Yeah, I'm a big body.
Out through him, you're like, what's going on in here? And everyone's like, yo, Cooper's in here. I'm
Dude.
like, yo, Cooper's a fucking...
See, you know
ready to
why?
fight.
When I started in Connecticut, I'm shy. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I ball up a little bit. So I probably did appear smaller because I was almost like roly-polying a tad.
Yeah.
But then when I'm in my own space, I kind of carry that extra few inches.
You got a big chest, dude.
Dude, I do.
I seen it. I was like, whew.
I'm a wide guy, man. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm a big... See, I always forget that, and then I went to a country like Ireland where everyone's over there is a little leprechaun, dude, and I felt so dope over there. It was probably the...
They are leprechauns.
Dude, it was probably the one time in my life that I knew there was a chance I had the biggest dick and was the tallest guy in the room. It was the best.
Like, yes.
I will go back to Ireland just solely for that. Because, like, Boston, you kind of get that, but, like, it's getting taller now. We got all these transplants in Boston. So the short, like, memes kind of ending.
Yeah.
By the way, this is not a refresher from Starbucks. This is
His own piss.
This is my own piss. I actually panicked a little bit in your bathroom when I pissed because my piss smelled really bad. And then I remembered I had asparagus last night, and I was like, oh, shit. I thought I was dying for a minute.
Oh, my God. Yeah, no, that's disgusting, dude.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's healthy, dude. I had asparagus. That's a good thing to eat.
The shit, you just said something about Boston.
Short little guys in
Short
Boston.
dudes. Short little guys. Fuck, and it had to do... Oh, you know when I feel like I have the biggest penis is when
Where?
I've ever gone to like a Comic-Con or anything.
Oh, there's a good... But, dude, some of those guys have
not
sleepers.
that I do. I just feel like I do. I know I don't. No, those dudes in there, exactly.
Yeah,
They're like...
hammered. Yeah,
they're also
hammered.
on the... You know, I've worked with a bunch of... I've worked with people with special needs. That's a thing.
No, they definitely do, yeah.
That God takes... some things away, but gives them others. You know
He
what I mean?
does. He balances it out.
Exactly.
You can't have everything.
He's like, listen, you may never meet a woman. She may never see your penis, but if she does,
She will be satisfied. Yeah. It's like what's
if this girl's a bit nutty herself, not into that way, just like you'd have to be maybe whatever. I don't know.
You need to find a Comic-Con. There's definitely a Comic-Con girl out there for everybody. You just need to maybe get off the incel forums and you might figure it out.
Ew. This girl's hair is on.
Ugh. But anyway, that's definitely another place for sure. I'm trying to think. Whenever I'm in somebody's truck, I normally feel like, hey, definitely got a bigger dick than you, which is great. But then I drove around this my dad has this massive truck. He has this so maybe he has a small dick. I have no idea. But he drives around this massive Nissan Titan, dude. It's like driving a literal battleship. It's way too big, and I was moving my girlfriend into school in Cambridge, and I was waiting at a crosswalk, and this group of girls walked by. They looked at my truck, and they started belly laughing, and it was the most I'm like, I will never own a truck, dude. Like that was like
dude. I've never trucks to me are like, yo, you gotta have stuff to put in the back of it to move.
Yeah, you got to be like a boat guy. You got to be a camper guy. You got to work on you can't be white collar and have a truck. In my opinion, you shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah. She'd be allowed. She's like, we need to see what kind of copper you're throwing in the back of this thing.
What kind of work are you doing? If not, stop taking up the road, you fucking pig.
You fucking pig. Calling someone a pig, dude.
I've had this huge fear recently.
Yeah.
Because I've been ordering a lot of DoorDash because I just moved into my apartment and I've been too lazy to go buy the essentials again. That's a big first trip. Not ready for it yet.
How long have you been living there?
I've been in there since June, but we moved in. No, but hear me out. We moved in June 1st. The landlord goes, you know what? I want to paint the apartment. It'll be done by tomorrow. And I'm like, all right, that's good.
Nope.
5 days. So we missed the whole first week. It's now midweek. I moved into the apartment. Then I came to New York. This is my third weekend in New York in June. So I've been down here a ton.
It's now July, actually.
Yeah, well, exactly. So
okay.
yeah.
Oh,
so like last month into this month, I've been down here for 3 weeks. So I've been down here honestly more than my own apartment because I also was at my parents' house for a bit. Like I have not been at my house, so that's why I haven't gone grocery shopping. It has been a month. We'll get on it, but I've been ordering DoorDash, and I have this big fear because I watch TikToks and there's these people who repo cars, and this guy will be dancing repoing this guy's car. Full plate out on the open. You can tell where the townhouse is, so anybody who has any sense of like Google Maps can figure it out. Yeah. Just doxes these people, get them in a car repoed. So I've had this huge fear I'm gonna get fucking a ton of food, like fit for a full kingdom. Like of Taco Bell, I'm hungry, I'm gonna get Taco Bell. And then I'm going to open up TikTok when I get up there, and this fucking DoorDasher is going to be like, what's up? Welcome to the pig pen of the day. Fucking pan to my apartment, dropping off 100. And then it's just me coming out, because I got a picture of me on the DoorDash with like my head popping out, and I kind of looked like Bigfoot, dude, kind of like getting caught in the camera. So I'm like, that would be the end of me if I got called a pig by some DoorDash guy on TikTok.
You know what strikes people as well? I call people dorks.
Dork is a good one.
Dude, they get so... They're like, I've had people go, did you just call me a dork? And I go, yeah. And they're like...
dude, you don't know how to respond. That's one of those ones that like...
Yeah, they like... It's back to elementary school, bitch.
Yeah, dude.
This got called a dork. And it's usually something where it's minuscule, but it's enough where I'm annoyed. You know what I mean? Where I'm like, can't I just go in this line? And they're like, no, you have to stay in this line. I'm like, but it's not, you know, what? And then they're like, no, sir, that's just the rule. And I'll be like, whatever, dork. And I'll just walk away, and they'll be like, you just call me a dork? Like, it's just because it's like, yo, you're a nerd. You go by the rules, nerd.
Yeah, dude, that's such a good one.
You're a shill.
I'm
I do that though. Like, people have pointed that out. They're like, dude, people have to do their jobs. I'm like, but not for me. Like, not for my situation. I'm selfish. I think the world should bend to me at times.
At the end of the day, I kind of expect it. I feel like if you believe in karma and shit, it's like I'm always nice to people, even if I hate my job.
Well, when I used to work at places, dude, and something like someone came up and was like, hey, man, I got to do that. All right, give a good example. I worked at UConn Dining Hall. Anytime I got the card swipe, when people had to swipe their card to come into the thing, anybody who came in and would go, hey, man, I forgot my card, I'd be like, go ahead. Yeah. People would sometimes take too long to get their card out. I'd be like, yo, just go. People would then also come in and be like, dude, like, I don't have my card. I go. Not once would I say, no, you can't come in.
Yeah, because it's like, dude, you're giving out slop.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? They're not like that one or two, those like, even if you let 5 kids in a day doing that.
I would want that guy, though, who I am, sitting at the card reader when I come in and go, hey, man, I forgot my card. I don't want some dork going, you don't have your card, you can't come in the dining hall. And you go, we all go to the same school, dude.
Dude, please.
Just let me in and eat. You know the food in there is free. They're going to throw it out anyways. They're going to throw out the leftovers. The workers don't take it home. The workers hate us, by the way. Oh, they love me because I had the best time with the workers because I'd worked in restaurants before. They loved me, dude. I had people requesting me to be in their. It was one of the only jobs I excelled in, to be honest. And it's like, doesn't make sense,
dude. Thrived at the UConn Dining Hall. Dude, that's dope.
And still got multiple write-ups. Couldn't get manager for those reasons. All these things, and I didn't want it, but they were like, "You're a really good worker, but you have like demerits and stuff."
being rude. Like, I got in trouble for being rude to students in the dining hall because they would students in. I don't know if anyone's been to a college. I'm sure I wasn't. I know I wasn't guilty of this because I worked in the dining hall, but the students that work in the dining hall are treated like they're less than students, less than their peer students who could also be working there.
Yeah, who just had other jobs on campus
Yeah,
and shit. Yeah.
And it just infuriates me. Like I used to work behind the station where you drop the dirty dishes, and I had a system. I put everything out where like your bowl goes here, the tray goes here, plates go here, and people would just throw everything they had through the slot. I'd be like, "Come on, man! I'm trying to. You guys are making things harder, dude." I would start getting aggravated with that.
Dude, we had at UMass Lowell, we had like it was our mark employees. It wasn't students, and we weren't normally bad in the dining halls, but just around campus, dude, because the food was so brutal. We would get like cups of M&Ms, like the plastic cups. We'd go to the top floor of our dorm, so like 18 floors up, and then just drop the cups of M&Ms down and shit. We used to put ice cream cones on top of the fucking roof of the fucking elevator. Dude, there was this one time, there was only 3 elevators in this building when we were there, and there was 18 floors, probably like 400, 500 kids live in this dorm. So if you missed an elevator, you were fucked. And we were coming out of the dining hall one day. I was having a bad day. My roommate never showered or did laundry, so it stuck to my clothes. It was horrendous. I was not happy at the time, so take this with a grain of salt. I'm not normally this bad. But, dude, the fucking elevator's starting to close. Me and my 2 buddies are coming around the corner, and we're like, dude, hold it one sec. And this kid literally pretends to hold it, flips us off. So as it's closing, I take my full cup of Diet Pepsi, and I sling it like this.
Yeah.
It bounces once perfectly because the weight of the cup goes into the elevator as it's closing, fucking soaks everybody in there. As the door closed, dude, there was probably 30 people in that elevator.
Nice.
And they fucking all got soaked. And I was, to this day, it was the most cinematic thing I've ever done in my entire life. It was in slow motion. I could still see it today. And I had witnesses. I have 3 witnesses if you need fucking sources. It did happen. It was like a magic bullet. It was the bullet that killed Kennedy. And it was such a karmic moment, dude, because that kid was a prick. He like flipped us off. He gets soaked with Pepsi. But we were disrespectful to the building, and I feel bad about it to this day.
Yeah, I wasn't a menace like you in college disrespecting me, but we would steal food all the time from the dining hall. And the people on the floor I lived with, they are just on the floor. They would steal like the napkin dispensers.
Oh, we did that all the time.
Yeah. I just come in their room and like, you guys have the napkin dispenser. I'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, all right. Just go about my day. I actually lived on a really cool floor. I was going live back there again before I got expelled, and that is one thing that pissed me off because I really liked living with those dudes. They were cool.
The first year, my floor was kind of all right. The thing that kind of, I like transferred to UMass Lowell, and it was a lot more guys when I was there originally.
Yeah.
And I went from this small liberal arts college to this floor. First meeting of the year, the RA sits down, and he goes, "Hey guys, so maintenance talked to me. You guys need to stop jacking off in the showers. They pulled out these globs, like the drains weren't working." And all these kids, these engineering nerds, started fucking clapping, and we're like, "Yeah!" And I'm like, "Dude,"
hilarious,
I was like, "Dude, these kids suck."
That's disgusting, but it's hilarious. That's like that's a wild thing for someone to have to sit down and be like, "Listen, so much cum, so much cum in the drains. We have to call attention to it and put a stop to it."
Of the communal showers, by the way.
Yeah, that means...
So you know someone's rubbing it out next to you when you're in the fuck... Because there's no way they could all just be doing it at night when no one's in there. Even still, someone comes in and takes a shit, you're mid-stroke. It's like... I don't know if I jacked off freshman year of college, dude. That might be the way I did...
The showers at UConn were like... You went in and... It just sucked, dude. It felt like military. It wasn't like prison. It was like the military where everyone was in line waiting. You hopped in, prayed for hot water... Soaked up, soaked, left, went in your room, hoped your roommate was asleep so you could just change naked really quick and wouldn't have to like towel it and then get ready for your class.
Why were they... Dude, dorms are crazy, man, because you have to pay like $15,000 to be the most uncomfortable you'll ever be in your life.
I think it's Well, people were smaller back in the day. A lot of those dorms are still like that.
Yeah, but it's like that's like that's why I hate Fenway
think
Park,
it's a
dude. People are smaller, so you can't I'm like, dude,
yeah.
I'm fucking 250 pounds. I can't sit in this little fucking chair for this like garden gnome from the 1900s.
I think it's a part of being in a more communal sense, and it's also like it kind of makes you feel less like you have less. It's one of those type. I think it's kind of that, and it's also they're cheap, and it makes you gay.
Yeah, dude, there's a good chance that in the milk.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
The milk in college makes you gay.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what like
What?
Yeah, there was like a whole like phase of like kind of the Facebook mom people who didn't think thinks they're like vaccines made them autistic. Like they also thought that milk made you gay for a bit.
Jenna Jameson? No.
I don't know people like
Katie
that.
McCarthy? Jenny McCarthy.
Jenny McCarthy.
Shout out to Jenny McCarthy.
Wasn't she on The View?
Every dumb bitch is on The View, bro.
The View.
No, shout out to The View, though.
Damn, sluts.
Shout out to Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg, dude.
Isn't she banned because of something she said about Jewish people?
Dude, she said what everyone already was thinking, all right? She said it. She said the Holocaust was about white people versus white people. It had nothing to do with race, and everyone agreed. Just kidding. She did say that, though. And
On national television, which is great.
'cause Jews are white, and honestly, dude, I most of my life thought all Jews were white because most people thought I was Jewish. Growing up, still think I'm Jewish. People yell Jewish stuff at me.
Well, you're Italian, so it's like that's a tough one.
Yeah,
It's
but
that
I have a big
Mediterranean nose.
Yeah. I have a big nose, and I also I do always try to not spend money, haggle. Anyway, I'm decent.
It's an Italian trait too. You know what I mean?
Oh, why does it cost? Why is it 50 cents extra, Paulie? The meatballs. My mom's coming over. I need meatballs.
You're
For my
killing
mom.
me. For my mom.
You're killing my mother, Paulie. That's every conversation I have at every deli I go to. And they're like, my name's Ron. I'm Dominican, and I have this voice. On the couch?
Just a
It's
tad.
okay. People have done stuff on
It's
this
just a
couch.
tad. It's just pineapple. It's kind of like a clean. I'm sure that would clean it.
This couch is used. My roommate,
Yep.
he's a Gen Zer or whatever.
Young, yeah.
He honestly rules. I love the kid. He's 21. He calls me old, piece of shit.
Damn.
But he lives the life most like boys wish they could live. All he does, like not all he does, but all he does is play video games.
Yep.
And has lady friends come over.
He doesn't need to leave the house
He
for them to
doesn't
come over.
leave. And when he
Does
does,
he have money?
he's a good-looking guy.
He's a good-looking guy.
I think he has a decent little chunk of change bopping around. But he crushes it, dude. That's the life. You play video games.
Does he work from home?
Sort of. He's a student.
Oh, so he's not even, dude. He's just living. He's just vibing,
living, bro.
dude.
He's
That's
got
fucking
the life, dude. I hear his life, and I'm like, this fucking guy. Rules. I actually I'm like, this is. Wait, I hope it continues for him, because that's a hard thing to maintain.
Dude. It's,
Women coming over and you play video games.
dude. College is
don't
different, man. You just like you
These
don't.
young
it's-
kids figured it out.
Dude, the young kids figured it out, but I feel like everybody had their fucking era of it. You know what I mean? It's just like he's young. He's in their prime. That's the thing. Like once you hit, like I'm turning 26 in a few weeks. Getting my own health insurance, like that's like one of the last things,
dude.
man. It's like
it's
I don't,
not easy.
dude. I know, dude.
It's easier to just not do it. Take a chance.
Yeah.
It's cheap. It's just as cheap. I mean, not really. It's horrible.
It's
Get a good job.
I have a job, but like I don't know how much they pay for it. It's still pretty expensive, which is like, damn, bro. That's gonna really. But that's like the last like little fun perk I had. It was the insurance. Can walk into any doctor and it's like, hey, here it's on the house, dude.
Yeah.
It's not on me.
I was under my
Yeah.
parents' insurance for years until I was 26. It ruled. But
And it's just that's it, man. So
It's
once you get to
America,
this
baby.
point, it's like you're settling. Like I don't know about you, But I don't know if I have the restraint to not lose my mind before I have to like not be working and stuff like that. Like just on my daily commute, I think about it. I'm like, there's no way I can do this for 40 more years, man. Like you're gonna have to pay me a ton of money, or I'm gonna fucking snap. I'm gonna drive my fucking car through the barricade, or I'm not gonna like do anything else bad. It's most gonna be self-deprecating, but or whatever, self-inflicting. But
Me?
I'm gonna snap.
If you guys seen Die Hard 3, it'll be something like that.
It'll be something like that.
I'll just have a different accent and be like, me and my girlfriend are in a helicopter, and you will bring gold or I will blow up this school. I just turned into Bane right there.
Just descent into madness. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That was a cool villain. I liked him.
Bane.
No, yeah. Well, the Simon from Die Hard
yeah,
3.
yeah.
The best Die Hard, by the way. Die Hard with a Vengeance. Samuel Jackson. And they address race the correct way in that movie, where Bruce Willis says, "You know what? You're a racist." to Samuel Jackson. Rules. Movie's great. You've never seen it, have you? I meant to ask you about
I probably
this.
actually have seen it. I've watched a lot of the Die Hards because those were the ones that were on like Spike TV and shit.
TNT
and Spike and yeah, like
That's
so those
the
like movies. Like I watch those kind of movies a lot.
Con Air you've seen then.
Yeah, I've seen like all those.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, and then
Just because that
they
was
all
always
blend though. To be
Yeah.
real, like if you like that's the thing. I wish I had like Google glasses or something like that. So like someone makes a reference, like I'm like, oh, I have seen that.
Producer. This one day, next upgrade, we will have that stuff. I don't know how I'll do it.
No, dude, yeah. Procop's having his kid. I'm gonna have to start editing like my podcast, do it again.
You have a friend who's having a kid?
Well, he's old. He's like 26. He's been married. He actually might be 27, 28. But he's been married for a few years. Been dating the girl since like I've
that's
known
fine.
him.
He should have waited till he was 30.
Yeah, but he's like he's got everything. He's got a house. Like you know what I mean. It's like it's the progression. Like all my friends that are like married now, all have like they're all on the same track. Like within the next 2 years, they're gonna be crumbling, and there's gonna be kids, dude. And
Hey man, good if that's what they want. Good for them.
I mean, dude, I could see having kids, but like, also like, I just think about my life, right? And I'm like,
Yeah, of
there's
course.
no way I should be fucking managing someone else's right now. Like, I'm doing good,
Of
kind
course, yeah.
barely managing mine.
Yeah.
And I should be 25. Like back in olden days, dude, I should have been able to figure. I should have had 6 kids by
Yeah,
now.
and we would have killed someone already.
yeah,
at least one person.
man. Yeah,
at least
no,
one man.
dude.
Yeah.
I rewatched Game of Thrones recently. And I like thought about it. I'm like, someone in like my bloodline had to like go through a Game of Thrones battle. Like just thinking
Yeah.
of man. Like I'm like, how the fuck did this guy live? I'm like, I can barely fucking function now.
Dude, if you think it's even crazier than that. You ever seen Boardwalk Empire?
I've seen some of it, not all.
That's in the 1920s. If we lived back then, we would have killed at least 2 people. Because
I think
out of the sheer nonsense, just getting in an argument and be like, you know what, I'm gonna go outside and shoot this because there's no evidence back then.
no,
You know
you're
what I mean?
fucking
It's just-
dude. You can't get away. You can't get away with anything now. It's just realistic.
Yeah.
You just can't. But dude, like that's the thing. My grandpa. So he served in the military back in the day. He fought in Korea. He's kind of like he's losing. He's in he has like dementia or one of those brain ones. And he never ever talked about shit. And then all of a sudden, dude, we're in the I went to visit him for the first time in a little bit, truthfully. But he was like talking about like his schedule. He's like, I go for walks every day, a lot of walks. And then I was like, okay. I'm like, that's great. He really doesn't know who I am. He knows he should know me,
Yeah,
but like he
yeah.
doesn't know who I am. And then he's like, see that on the wall? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, that's me. I served in the military and it was hard. I was like, yeah, I'm sure. That's crazy. He's like, you fight a world power like that? Crazy. He's like, I shot the big gun. You shoot it, you know, on the other side, pff, gone. And I was like,
Hell yeah.
and then he's like, food's okay here too. Like just the transition, dude. Like I was like, holy shit. It was like, cause I never heard story. I knew he fired the fucking guns or whatever, but like, I was like, whew. Like fucking wild.
Yeah.
And it's like old people, dude. I feel like if you're old like that, it should be a requirement. You gotta like kind of tell the stuff you did. I want to know
Yeah,
what
why
you
not?
fucking did. Like, you know what I mean? Because you know they, like you said, they definitely killed somebody. I think every person over 75 has killed at least one person.
They just had a beef, and back then it was like, I could just fucking, I'm gonna kill this dude. He's really pissing me off. I know where he lives, and fuck him. I'm gonna go shoot his ass one night, and then that's, well, because I used to sell weed and shit, and we would get into silly beefs. And I just remember thinking that one time watching Boardwalk Empire, I go, so if we sold weed in the 20s, you think we'd have to go kill these guys? And our friends and I were like, maybe, because back then it was way different. It was hardcore.
Yeah.
So I thought about that. I go, yeah, we'd probably, because it was just people like taking like a dub at a party and you got in a scuffle. And that's normal, but I go, maybe back then we would have all had guns.
Yeah, and just started blasting.
Got our Tommy guns out of our cars. And we're like,
Dude, that's why I don't trust like the Midwest and shit, man. Because like those people's ancestors, first off, they traveled and stayed in the middle of the country. They left they left one coast to go to the other that they know is dope, and they're like, you know what, Kansas is where I want to be. And you know, back then, dude, they were just slaughtering everybody on the fucking prairie. And now all of a sudden you think they're not slaughtering people up and down. I wouldn't trust living out there, man. Because you know they got some weird cult shit in that fucking Corntown. I'm not living there. Like, and it's like almost they try to entice you, man. They're like, oh, you can buy a house here. It's like $100,000.
Yeah. And then you disappear. Cause
yeah, I'm like, dude, but like, I'm like,
the scarecrow came back.
I'd rather pay rent for the rest of my life and live in like an area kind of like New York, Boston, like one of those areas, than ever live in those fucking Freakville towns, dude. There's no way I would ever do it. You can entice me with gold, I would not come out there.
Yeah. That is...
New Hampshire's too much.
That's like the hills have eyes type shit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Like, you go up to New Hampshire sometimes, bro, you look around, you're like, who the fuck are these people? And I'm like, why are you living up here?
Vermont, there's parts of Vermont that are like that too. You're like, there's nothing but wolves around here.
Dude, yeah, dude. It's like...
I saw something in the night. It walked on front legs, then it got on its hind legs, and it looked at me. I was like, fuck this. That's really what happens when you're out in those places. Sometimes you're like, what the fuck was that?
Dude, because you probably go crazy, man. You're so bored, you're probably just making up shit.
Yeah, it's a bear or something.
Yeah, a bear or something. You just can't see it through the night.
Like, I'm never going outside.
And those people, dude, like, I'm not saying this like I'm better than anybody. I'm not trying to. But those people, because these people are smart up there, they can be smart people. But they're way more simple, man. They're way more simple. Like you talk, like I was trying to talk to these people up in Vermont at this conference I was at for work, and he's like, "Oh, I live like here," and I'm like, "Oh, we drove through there. There was like one place to eat, like there was fucking one little town center," and he's like, "Yeah, but like I love skiing," and I'm like, "That's all right, man. Like
it's a different mindset. Yeah,
you're like just so much more simple, man.
Some
like
people like the cold." They like that being alone. They don't want to hear sirens. They don't want to hear horns.
I need stimulation at all times. I'm like insanely like ADD, dude. So it's like when I'm up there, man, I start making up stories, dude, in my head. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here, dude? Like, I'm so bored.
Horror movies.
Dude, like, it's so funny, man, because like I said, I've been spending time in New York, and then we're up there. My cousin and I are smoking a joint. We're walking down the street, like, had some drinks after dinner, like, going back to the hotel, and we bump into these people who lived up there that we, like, knew, and they were like, oh, like, where are you going? We're like, we're walking back to the hotel. They're like, you're going by that park at night? Like, I don't remember what the park's name is. And I'm like, yeah, what's wrong with the park? They're like, the homeless are fucking crazy. And I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, dude, this like, it's by the bus here, you just don't want to go by there. And we walked by, and there was this one guy, and he was like yelling at himself a little bit. Yeah. But he was like hanging on the fence like a Walking Dead zombie, like he was minding his own business. And I'm like, dude, there's one or two guys, man.
Yeah.
Like,
maybe it's just that.
Dude, and then I was like walking down New York the other day, and I like this.
It's everywhere.
This guy was pissing on the street.
I see that daily.
And he looks at me and he starts barking like a dog, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like I was like, dude, just so thrown off.
Last night, after Mike went to get some pizza at a 99-cent pizza place, shout out Declan. Declan Brooks knows what I'm talking about. Getting some pizza. This lovely lady walks up to me and goes, "Excuse me, sir. Excuse me." I go, "I'm sorry, I have nothing for you." And I waved her off, and she goes, "Don't wave me off, you white motherfucker." And just walks on. And I just started laughing. I was like, "Oh, what can I do,
dude?" Man? It's so comical, man. Like not in a. not in a way that like I'm not trying to like laugh at them. It's just so.
Well, I wasn't laughing at her. It was
No, it's just so funny,
an
man. You can't help
absurd way
yourself.
to react to someone just being like, "I can't help you," who you literally were just begging for. You literally just walk up to somebody and go, "Excuse me, sir, excuse me." They go, "I can't help you." And they go, "Man, fuck you, you piece of shit." It's literally the guy who's like, "Hey, girl, you look real cute tonight." She's like, "I have a boyfriend." It's like, it's probably a girl, fucking lesbo. You're a fucking whore, bitch. I would have even fucked you.
Yeah, you're
and
ugly.
then just walk. Yeah, you're ugly.
Yeah,
actually,
you're ugly. Dude, yeah, no,
I love. I'm not gonna lie. Seeing that is hilarious. It's bad. You shouldn't do that. But it is like when you see it, you're like, damn. Why? That took a turn. Why did that happen?
yeah, dude. It's kind of like. You get more content, and like Boston's like so much smaller. I used to be a certified New York hater. I will admit it now. Like I like New York, just so like I wouldn't live here forever because
I
it
don't know
just
if I could
is
live here
so.
forever,
It's so tiring, man. Like you go out, and I'm not gonna lie. Like it's just like there's too much going on.
Oh yeah,
Like it's so overstimulating to the point, and then it's like you gotta like every block. It doesn't matter where you're at. You'll have someone fucking screaming at themselves. And
yeah.
dude, it's like it is a lot of blocks, man. At least if it's not every block, you'll see a few.
I was walking in fucking Union Square a few weeks ago, and I was just crossing the street, and this guy just turned around. He was like ponytail. He was walking like this, and I walked into his path, and he just went like at me, and I was like, Jesus Christ, bro. I was like, bro. And he just turned away from me, and he like looked back, and I just like slinked away because I was like, gee, I had food in my hands, and I just got away from him. And then I stood on the other side of the park and watched him for a minute because he's mentally ill, and he did it to like 2 other people, and I said, oh, okay, so it's not.
No, he was just shadow boxing, dude. Yeah,
because he got anyone who got into his path, he was just like, and it was so funny to watch from a distance. Because I had a spike in adrenaline, like I was ready to fight this man, dude. Throw my food at him and everything, dude. Oh, it was so funny, dude. He looked like honestly, if you and I smashed together, really tall, just a little like goofy ponytail, patchy beard.
Oh,
it's perfect.
My God, dude.
And he was like right at me, and I went, "Whoa, dude!" I just bounced. I did a Matrix thing, like woo, and I just went around him, and I looked back, and he was like that, looking at me, and then he kept moving, and again, same story. But it was so funny. Yeah, it took me a sec to calm down, and I was like, "Oh, that was actually." I'm alive.
Yeah, dude. I must.
God, he didn't have a knife.
Yeah, no. Like, I've really been trying. Like the thing is, too, man. When you get like something like that happens, you're trying not to pay attention to it. Like I kind of try to walk with like horse blinders on, where I'm very much paying attention to everything. But it's like I'm not trying to like look like I'm like engaged. Because you don't want to enter the realm, dude. Once you enter the realm, then you get the risk of this guy like shadow boxing me, and I'm like, I'm not ready for it.
Dan Shea and it was Dan Shea and Lila Sparks, both visited, both stayed. Shout out to them, the homies. They each time we got on the train, I had a situation with both of them where there was a homeless person on the train just walking by. And they looked over, and I said, "Don't look up at them. Don't make eye contact. Do not look at them." And they're like, "What are you talking about?" I go, "Just don't." And they did. Both of them made the mistake of just being like, The guy would just come over to them and be like, "You have money? You have money? Can I?" No. And just like give them a sob story or something, and they'd be so scared. I'd be like, "That's why you don't make eye contact,
dude." Because at the end of the day, man. I mean this in a good way. They're like very smart. They can tell who's like uncomfortable in the situation.
Yes.
That's like, dude, like that's literally what happened when I first came down. I was first weekend I was here, moved my girlfriend, and I had to run out to the store and get something late at night. I'm walking around trying to pretend like I know where I'm at. Mm-hmm. But if you stopped for like a half a second, like this was around Times Square area. That's where the hotel we were at. Mm-hmm. All the people would like swarm to you, dude, and they would give you like sales pitches, like, "Dude, I don't do drugs, I swear, but like, hear me out." Like I'm like, "Dude, I don't carry cash. Like, please." Like, I'm just trying to figure out where the fuck I'm at.
Same, dude. And the thing is, you have to get really. I did it as soon as I got here. You have to get really used to saying no to them and just being like, nope, and moving on. Do not entertain anyone who comes up to you with a story or any of that bullshit. It's not like Connecticut where you'll see the same person all the time in one. You'll see it's just one in Connecticut in like some towns. Like Middletown has like a decent homeless population, but you only see 5 of them all the time. Out here, they're everywhere all the time, and you'll see them in different parts of the city.
Because they're wandering.
Yeah.
They're very like a lot of places. Homeless are very content. These ones aren't. They're like all.
They got to move around. Yeah, it's not comfortable out here.
No, man, it's fucking. I couldn't imagine, bro. Like, and honestly.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking something. You keep going.
Oh, I thought you were like making it out like a homeless was listening to us, dude. I'm like, are we unsafe up here?
No, we're fine. We should be.
But yeah, no, dude. It's like you get more content here in one walk, and then you get in your like. I get in like a year even in Boston, bro. It's just like every character you meet, dude, is like so out there.
Yeah.
Like there was this lady doing a fucking full dance today, dude. I was trying to get by her on the sidewalk, and I'm like, and she's like spinning around and shit, dude. And I'm like, she's having a good time. I'm not gonna intrude, but I'm like, I'm not trying to push by her either. You know what I mean? I don't want to get involved in the whole fucking because they got main character syndrome. I'm sure, dude. They're like all in it, very intrusive.
Intrusive thoughts.
Yeah, but their perspective, like I'm sure they're talking to themselves all the time.
All the time,
you know
dude.
I mean?
It's a wild trip. You just gotta know when to avoid them, and you should always avoid them, honestly, unless you know you're trained and know how to deal with them and are trying to deal with them. I don't. I give them food if I have leftovers and I can spare it. I used to do that in Connecticut all the time. If I had leftovers, I got approached by a homeless person. I'd say, "You want my leftovers?" And they'd say, "What do you got?" I've had that every time. They'd look at me, they'd look at my food and go, "What's your leftovers?" And I go, "You're homeless." And I would go, I didn't say you're homeless. I go, "Really? All right." And at one time it was a woman. I said, "It's fried calamari." And she said, "Shit, yeah." And I said, "All right, take it. I'm having a good night." And she said, "Oh, thanks, man." I said, "Yeah, you have a good, bye." I was peace.
Dude. That's dope.
Because I was having a good night. I was like, this is a good fucking...
This is a good night. I'm going to give you my fried calamari.
I think I was on a date with some chick, and I was like...
Riding the high?
Because she was on her way to my house from the date, so I was like, either way, like, I don't... Yeah.
You're not going to eat the calamari.
Yeah,
right. That's not a pre... You don't
I even thought,
that.
I go, this calamari is not going to even taste good if I reheat it.
No, that's not one you ever take.
Exactly. So, and it was fresh out of the restaurant, so that person probably ate it. So if anything, I'm a better guy.
No, 100%, because she got fresh calamari, dude.
Essentially,
yeah.
Secondhand fresh. I used to shout out to
secondhand.
Shout out to Sarah Cole. I'll use her full name. I don't care. We used to work at a restaurant, and I won't say that. Everyone knows where we used to work. But we used to work at this restaurant, and fucking anytime we would do it based on essentially if they were like, we'd watch how they ate it, but if they kept a certain dish, not too much touched, we would go bust the table, but just take their leftovers to the hosting table and eat it in front of the restaurant and just hide it. And the owner would come up, and we'd have to like stash a bundle of food under the computer. And she'd come up and be like, "How are we doing?" And I'd be like, "Nothing." She's like, "Are you eating?" And I'm like, "No. Why would I eat?"
Why would I
would
eat?
always get in trouble by this boss. She did not like me.
She didn't like you eating the food, though?
I was the host, so I was standing at the front of the restaurant eating, like being
that's
we got you a table at like,
yeah, dude,
fucking
picking your teeth. You're like, 1 sec.
Dude, we used to. Oh, I have to get Sarah on for that story. We used to just when people would come in and say, "What do you have reservations?" Yeah. We'd say yeah. And if they ever said, "Oh, thank you, we have to leave," and they'd leave without. They'd be like, "Oh, sorry, can't do it right now. We're not going to eat right now." And they'd leave. We'd be like, "All right, bye." And then we'd murmur like crude shit under our breath, like just loud enough to see if they could hear it. And sometimes they kind of would. They'd like, we'd be like, "All right, see you, fucking pussy," or something like that. And then a few times, like at least 2 or 3 times, someone would like open the door and be like, "Excuse me?" It'd be like, "What?" Like for real, just have to play it off because they heard it, but they didn't know. You know what I mean? They knew.
They didn't really know. It didn't hit them. They're like, "Did he just call me a pussy?"
Someone just called me a homeless.
Oh,
What the fuck was that?
Dude, I got called a pussy the other day, and I was just the level of drunk where I almost turned around and said something. Because this kid, dude, the best part is because we were walking with 4 people, so we had this whole bottle
This
of
is Boston?
in Somerville where I live now. So it's just outside of Boston, and
Somerville.
yep, right
That's
next
the
to
hell they say
Cambridge.
it,
It's
yeah.
a fucking.
Somerville.
It's enough, but no, not you. The fucking Somerville. It's enough is my official stance on it. But we were drinking. We drank a whole bottle of sake because I got sake from work and it was dope. We killed that. We killed a bottle of like a Spanish wine, like the champagne. So it hit our head. We were kind of cruising. We had like 2 or 3 more drinks. Then we're walking out, and I walked out with the leftover wine. Finish it. I put it on like the ledge by the recycling bin, but it falls off the ledge, rolls onto the street, rolls down the street a little bit, and then settles. It didn't break. It settled against the wall. We were already another 250 yards ahead. You could hear it still. But, dude, I was like, whatever. It's fine.
Okay.
Someone might take it. You can return the bottle. It's 5 cents. This guy is behind us, and he goes, "Nice move, assholes." And we just ignored it. Like, we're like, whatever, dude. I don't know who this guy's with. We weren't going to turn around. And then we didn't turn around, and the guy clearly wanted us to turn around, and he goes, "Pussies." So we're like, dude, everything in my power, I'm like, I'm not going to be the one to ruin tonight. Because I was about to turn around. But, like, worst case, he had a couple people. I couldn't tell. We turn around, dude, it's just like 5'4" goofball, dude. It, like, walking by himself at night. And we're like, dude, the ball's on you. I wanted to turn around. If I knew it was a little 5'4" guy, I would have said so. I wouldn't have hit the guy. But, like, dude, to call a group of guys assholes for just dropping a bottle of wine and it's settled against the wall near the trash anyway.
It
It is what it is, man. Like, it's not the end of the world. Should I have done it? No, probably not. But at the end of the day, I can't be responsible for that.
If you haven't thrown a bottle when you're drunk,
I didn't even throw it. I was mad respectful with it. I put it down next to
something
the
completely
recycling.
irresponsible when you're drunk, like say, you know what, fuck whatever I just did, and walk off into the fog. You've never drank. I had an ex-girlfriend say, I've never puked when I've been drunk, and I'm like, all right,
Bullshit.
so you've never actually,
Bullshit.
yeah, I was like, bullshit. What the hell's wrong with you? Oh, okay. I thought you had a.
No, nothing's wrong. But
I thought you like had to pee your pants. It's over here. Oh, don't worry. You don't have to bust it up for that, you fucking mo.
here's the deal: your apartment's mad clean, bro.
Thank you.
I don't want to be that guy.
I'll wipe it down after. Don't worry, you're fine.
Are you
No
wearing
one's home
shoes?
for, like,
I'm not wearing
2 days.
shoes. I should have probably not
I have
worn
my
shoes.
flips,
Dude,
my
my shoes got
flops.
fucked up. I shouldn't have worn them down here, man.
Oh, they're white? Yeah, yeah.
Dude, it wasn't even white, but like I don't even know what that is.
It's it's dead rat.
Probably, dude.
Human shit.
It's piss.
the fucking dark matter. Everything out here in the sidewalk, dude. There's blood, probably. Dude, I've seen just blood on the sidewalk, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'll just keep going.
No one's addressing it.
It's just blood. Not a
There's-
lot. It's like someone like popped a tooth out. You got no.
Yeah, just a little blood. Just a little blood.
I was going for my morning walk the other day, and this dude's were fighting in the street and throwing glass bottles at each other, and I just watched from down the block, and then I said, you know what, I should just not watch this, and I left because I was
It's
like,
so hard not to watch the street.
Well, I don't want to get pulled in, and it's not like I even thought I could. It's just I don't know. I felt the energy was bad. I was like, I'm gonna get out of here.
Dude, living or like being in New York for like an extended period of time, walking around and stuff, makes me appreciate GTA 4 way more, dude. Because it's like the quips and shit is so, like, dude. There was this lady
GTA 4 is
screaming.
the best one. in my
There was this
opinion.
lady screaming out of the car, calling this guy retarded the other day, dude. And I was dying. I couldn't help myself. I was dying laughing because she's leaning out of the car as she's double parked. Someone beeped at her, and she's like, "You fucking retarded!" Like, dude, losing it.
Dude.
And then that was a quote, by the way. You can't say I said anything. But dude, what was the other thing that fucking happened, man? Oh, there was this guy. I was outside and I was recording an audio for a TikTok, and I fucking dude, sorry, man.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
I plead the fifth on that. I plead the fifth on that. But dude, I was out there and this guy, there's this lady's windows open. She's yelling at the guy as he's leaving. The guy's like, "You're a fucking whore," like screaming, "You're a slut!" Like, "Fuck you! I know what you be doing up there." And then he walks away, and I'm like, "Oh, I kind of wanted to see more of this." He loops back around, bro. Yeah. He's like, "I know you selling crack up there." Like, dude, he's losing his mind. And I'm just sitting there, like, dying laughing, dude. I've recorded the audio was for like a mini golf video, dude. I'm like, this guy, dude, he was like he was like a fellow up into the window, except he was calling her a whore and that she was a crack dealer. And it was great. He looped around like 3 or 4 times, man. And he didn't see me. So I just got to admire it. Like, every time you go out, man, it's like, the people. I love the people.
Anywhere, too. So when I was younger, my dad and I, we were driving through, like, somewhere in the South, Maryland, fucking one of those. Virginia, Maryland, fucking Delaware, some place like that.
Yeah.
One of those states. And we pulled up to a stoplight. It's really nice summer day. So our windows are down, and we're just at the stoplight waiting, and our windows are open. This apartment window is open, and all we hear is this guy yelling. I don't know if he was on the phone. We couldn't hear the other person, but he was talking to a woman, and he was like, "Yeah, this is bullshit. Yeah. I don't give a fuck what you think, you fucking whore. I'm saying it." And we were just like, and my dad just looked over at me, just looking out the window, laughing, because it was just a dude swearing at a woman. No context, and like, there's nothing we could do. And I was like 10, and I was just laughing at it. My dad was like, "He's having a day, son." He didn't even know.
How do you react to
what
that?
Do you think's going on over there? Like, he wasn't like, "Hey," he just took me. He was like, "All right." He didn't say like, "Shut your ears." He's like, "That's a part of life."
That's life. That's life. Yeah.
Yeah, I love having. Funny. One time, my friend, this is just another funny, like, drug addict story thing. My friend Casey, Casey and Brianna, shout out to them. We were at Ferry Street in Middletown, which, if anyone who listens know Middletown, Connecticut, it's the only like hood street in Middletown. And we were in one of the high-rise apartments. I think it was we were at Casey's. And we were smoking weed in the apartment, and we came out, and there was this annoying chihuahua across the hallway, and it came into the hall, and it started barking at us, and Casey stomped his foot just went like this, right at the ground in front of it, and the chihuahua went "Rawr, rawr," and ran away back into the apartment. We thought that, all right, whatever, the dog's gone. We get in the elevator. As we're getting in the elevator, this cane comes into the elevator. A cane, and it opens the elevator, and it's this old woman, and she goes, "Hey, you don't try to kick my dog." And Casey goes, "I didn't kick your dog, I stomped at it, and you got to control your dog." She goes, "Oh, you trying to hit my dog, I'm sick of you." And he goes, I'm sick of you and your fucking dog." And she goes, "You better not do that again. I know what you're doing over there, smoking the marijuana." And then Casey goes, "I know what you do. You smoke crack." And this lady pauses and goes, "Whatever," and just walks out of the elevator. And we just started laughing our asses off and went down. She paused and just went, "Whatever." It was so, like, he like beat her. It was so good. She's like, she said it just like that, too. I'm not exaggerating. It was so good. If they're watching, they'll know. They better share it around.
Dude, that's so fucking funny.
I'm glad you liked it. I loved it. Good. That's a classical story.
Dude, I love the crazy neighbor shit, dude. I had this fucking neighbor in Lowell, dude, that definitely sold drugs out of there. Like, this just is what it is. There was also ambulances and shit. It's a very tragic thing, all right? Like, we would come home, dude, and people would be, like, shooting up on our front step every once in a while. And we'd be like, "Yo, it's our apartment." We never locked it. Like, they normally stayed on the porch.
Yeah.
But, dude, we're out there one night. We're smoking weed on the deck. We're drinking. It's like 2:30 in the morning. The guy comes out of the basement and throws massive things of bleach into the yard, right?
That's what the fuck's going on? Yeah. I would be doing like, what?
I look at him,
Oh, fuck.
and we shouldn't have looked at him, but we looked at him. He's like, There's huge sewer rats, man. I'm talking like beavers. He gets back into his basement.
Honestly, great excuse.
And dude, he would be up there like hammering and sawing shit in the middle of the night. He was definitely like a Dahmer.
He's killing someone.
Yeah, chopping people up or doing something. And dude, we were just like, whatever, man.
My friends and I, we would sit out front of his, shout out, I'm naming everyone today, shout out Dylan. We'd sit out in front of Dylan's house in Middletown at like after midnight and just get ripped and drink, smoke. And there was these people who lived across the street, and it was a guy and two women, and we would do like he's definitely banging both of them, and they would kill women for him, and he would, like, that's the story we made up for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, that's fucking wild.
And then there was always this one guy, we'd wait every night and be like, there he is again, going to like suck a dick or something like that, because it was the same guy. And he was also a person where we'd like, same thing with me and my friend Sarah would do, we'd like be like, gay, and he'd like look into the night and be like, who said that? Just like hiding on the porch, like,
dude, he's losing his mind. He's like, someone keeps calling me gay.
He might have been, because we live near shout out CVH, we live near CVH.
What is that?
Connecticut Valley Hospital, which is
that like where the gay people go, you saying?
Yeah, Cooper. The gay people go to a specific hospital.
That's what I was.
You mean like no? Oh, you were actually.
Did they go to the hospital? Why?
The gay hospital.
Well, I was confused.
No, it's a mental asylum. I don't think is that what they're called?
I don't think it's called a mental. I don't know.
Mental asylum,
dude. I did something like that up in Burlington, dude. This I was pretty drunk, and this fucking. Like the bartender at this place was talking about how she like works at the hospital as in like the psych ward, basically. And I'm like, dude, you must see some like crazy shit.
Yeah,
like
literally.
I'm like, do you deal with crazy people or something like that? And she's like, we don't call them crazy.
Of course,
people.
Yeah, you don't call them.
And I was like, oh my god, I didn't mean that. Like I was just drunk, like, you know what I mean. So I was just kind of like, it was more like I got to the comfortable banter came out. You know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean. I would have done the same thing. I'd have been like, I probably would have stumbled through that too. But like, what's the craziest thing?
That's like really kind of what I meant.
I don't mean I mean like. Have you ever been like, wow, that shit's retarded? I mean, damn it. Fuck.
Dude, it was definitely like, that was like one of the things.
Wild
is
wild count the wildest, most retarded.
Yeah, what's the fucking craziest wildest?
The most retarded thing you've ever seen? I want to know right now. You tell me. Tell me.
I wasn't, dude. The more embarrassing thing is I wasn't that far gone, because if that was the excuse, it was just all over the edge, man. Like where I was like, oh, she seemed pretty cool. She's not gonna fucking take this the wrong way, and she did. And I was like, damn.
I got drunk the other day and I moshed while I was drunk, like got in a mosh pit, and it pushed me through a hangover in like 5 minutes.
Because you're sweating it out.
It was insane. It hurt so bad, and then I pushed through it. I actually moshed through my headache.
You moshed through the headache, dude.
It was euphoric.
Who needs ibuprofen or some shit, dude?
Dude, honestly, if you're an angry white dude out there, just go to a fucking metal show and get in some mosh pits, and you're probably gay also.
That's good for you. I'm proud of you. I hope you enjoyed the month.
It was, dude. It was. I didn't. As someone who lived in New York during the Pride thing, as someone who people all over the place,
you made that out like a war story.
People all over the place who were like, "Oh, it's jammed down your throats." Like, as someone who lived in like kind of the mecca of gay people, I did not really notice it as much as people would want.
No, dude, I didn't.
You'd think they want you to, which they don't. I'm just saying, it's like people out there like, "Oh, it's a fucking dude, like what you like, dude." I don't know.
My friend's girlfriend asked that. She's like, "Oh, did you go to like the Pride Parade?" And I was like, "I didn't even know it was last weekend."
Yeah,
I was down here and I didn't know.
I went to brunch during the Pride Festival, and you noticed it then. But I was like, "Yeah, it's the fucking parade. Like, I don't give a fuck." It's also like, this is how I look at it. I just thought of this. I'm always looking for nerdy shit. So if you see my Instagram stories, if I ever see some graffiti of some nerd shit, I take a picture of it. Whatever. If you're always looking for gay shit, you're going to find it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what these people are looking for. Instead of just being
it's what you
liking what they
search-
like and doing what they do, and probably because they're closeted gay, it's like just do what you fucking like,
Just
man.
do what you do, man. No
Yeah,
one's-
and that's Yes Offense's thing.
See,
We
that's
also like
very-
to
there's
joke
nothing
about slurs
offensive-
and stuff.
Yeah, but there's nothing offensive what you just said. You just made
No,
up
I
for
know.
it. That shows you how this podcast is actually deeper than just the offensive stuff
It
you
is.
say. You
I
know
mean,
what
well, it is. We make jokes. A lot of people lately have been trying to get on me about this name, and I'm sick of it. It's a decent
He's
name.
fucking
I'm
sick of it.
all right?
Enough of it.
I like the name, and I'm not changing it until until it's just a complete failure. It's growing.
Make it. Wish it. Do it, dude.
I will. We're actually pretty much at the end too, dude. If you want to
Word.
just cap it, because
Yeah.
this has been great.
Yeah, dude.
What do you got to plug, Cooper?
Go listen to Cooped Up Conversations on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. Thanks to our great sponsor, Anchor, who gives us 5 cents every week. It's really making the dream come true. We appreciate it. We're going to be on Twitch soon. We're going to do like a cocktail hour. That's our plan.
Oh, nice.
Going to get some booze. We're going to have people vote on what drinks we should do. Shake it up on Twitch. Talk for a little bit.
Hell
Bring
yeah.
some people on. So you'll definitely have to come out to that. Next time you're
Anytime,
out
dude.
there,
You know, Ben. Let me know, dude. Your show, by the way. Shout out to the Phi Sigma Omicron.
Sigma Phi Omicron,
Phi
dude.
Omicron, dude. I fuck with
Sig-O
the
Comedy
boys.
Cellar, man.
Those are my dudes. I love them.
Dude,
For
that
life.
went so well. Dude, that went so well. I really appreciate you coming up for that. That was
was a great
great.
time.
Dude, I was really nervous before we started, dude, because I walked down the basement too, and you came down with me, and I kind of looked at the empty room, and I'm like, oh, if these kids don't take this the right way,
Yeah,
this is going to go bad.
It did have it had like a
It was put
a
together.
cave element to it.
It did,
Yeah.
it
But
did.
It was so because you know what it was. It was fully lit when we looked at it.
Yeah, that was the thing.
And
yeah.
then when we turned it off and put on the lights the way it was supposed to, and then when everyone was it. I mean, we already know. You've seen the pictures. That shit was.
And
that was a
people's-
while. That was like almost 2 months ago now. That
Dude,
was
yeah,
great.
people standing up in the back. It was great. It filled
loved
in, which
it,
was
dude.
nice, and they all had fun. Those guys are great.
That was like one of my performance. I remember like driving home, like, damn, dude.
Dude, you killed it too. It was great. You
I was
fucking
feeling so good.
Everybody did really well, dude. They took everybody's like I think they appreciated everybody's kind of sense of humor,
Yeah.
which was great. They were great. So
Shout
I'm gonna
out
try
to
to
the
do that
boys.
again. So
Please. Yes, follow my guy Cooper. You guys already know. Follow me at Silly Sally on Instagram and Yes Offense Podcast on Instagram. And just keep an eye out for my shows, guys. July's a little light. It's a little light. And
you're taking you're enjoying the summer. You know what I mean?
I actually
you know what I
am.
mean? That's the thing. You
yes,
got to look at it like that.
that. But I would like to do as much stand-up as I could. So if anyone out there wants to book me for anything, that'd be great. Or if anyone, for any reason, if anyone's listening and is like, man, I have a birthday party coming up, I'd love to throw a small comedy show at it, just let me know. I'll come with like 2-3 other comics. We'll make it a great time. It'll be awesome. Please let me know. DM me.
Dude.
Whatever you got to do. I'll do whatever you want.
I literally
Comedically
will.
wise, I'm not.
I'm gonna go lower than that. I'll do everything. You don't need it. Doesn't need to be cut. If you want feet pics or some shit, dude, I'll shave up the toes, dude. We're desperate for money to get the fucking. We need
That's
some
true.
ads, dude. Give us money, dude. I agree with you.
That's Coop, dude. And I think that's it. I have nothing crazy going on. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening. This was a fun one, Coop.
Dude, fuck yeah, man. That was dope.
Hell yeah. Peace, nerds.